find yourself bonding more with the babies because now you're together all the time?
County was really.
Yes, my county was one of the highest in New Jersey, unfortunately. You look at every neighbor like, listen, say hi from over there.
Yeah.
When I'm walking my dog, I'm like, listen, this thing of dogs sniffing each other, I don't want.
Yes.
Thank you, but no thank you. We're not going to get corona from the donkeys. Welcome to the Mod Afro Mamas. If you're new here, welcome. Like, subscribe, and share. And we're so happy to have you here. So today we're going to be talking about quarantine. It's been going on everywhere. The whole country, the whole world is on quarantine. And we just want to give you a glimpse into our lives during this time. So, Sarah, how has your life changed since quarantine?
Oh my gosh, dramatically changed, especially with the homeschooling. So they stopped going to school around March. And around that time, it's winter, like it's brutal over here. After school program also, they canceled that. So then the kids could not do their swimming anymore, couldn't do any activities that they used to do soccer. So they're stuck home and they're stuck with me. And it was driving me crazy. Yes. And so then, and not only that, but you also have to start teaching them.
I'm just thinking people like me who didn't necessarily like school, we just made it because we get up on your
yes.
mind. How would I be teaching kids?
I know. The thing positive that has come out of homeschooling is I get to see the weaknesses of the children, where they're at. Like this is where you need more improvement.
You find yourself bonding more with the babies because now you're together all the time.
Yeah, they need to go back to school. They need to go back to school.
I hear you, but I was thinking about it too, and I'm like, but I think I saw kids in one of the Asian countries, and in school, they're sitting in a cubicle with the mask, and it's got the sneeze guards, and having their lunch. Because, I mean, what are the odds that you'll send your kid back to school and say, listen here, Nalia, you can't play with your friends. If you cough, cover your mouth. Not all the kids are going to listen. Kids don't even listen before there was COVID, right? Or cover your mouth. You can't eat lunch with your friends. You got to don't exchange lunch and food and whatever. Don't hold hands. How crazy is that?
How about the kids who are immunocompromised? It is scary.
And then you can't homeschool your kids forever because a lot of households depends on two people's salaries.
That's another thing. Some kids will never catch up.
Yeah.
To work.
Yeah, let's be honest. School is not for everyone, was never for everyone. So now you're telling me, and they do their math. How as we used to add and multiply, and then they have the little boxes. I'm like, why can't you just cross multiply?
I thank you for mentioning that, because every time I teach them, they say, oh, this is not how my teacher teaches. This is not how we do it in school. Oh yeah. I tell them, look here, I am your teacher now.
Hallelujah. This is how you're going to take it. For me, when quarantine started, I was actually still on maternity leave. So to some extent, I didn't realize how serious it was. Not that I didn't realize how serious the disease was. I just didn't realize how much where I am is actually locked down. So when I finally went back to work, I remember the first day I walked into a store and I was, my usual is I go to work, I say I wouldn't buy stuff, but I always stop at the supermarket. That's just
right.
Those two have. Yeah. So I'm looking around, there's nothing on the shelves, like nothing, no tissue, no paper towel, like the food is scarce. So I'm like, that's when it hit me. This thing is really serious. Fortunately, I was able to take the rest of my leave. Like I'm kind of at work 1 week and off 1 week, which has been really a blessing.
Okay.
But no, everything has changed. Outside is different. I don't even see my neighbors, right. The people who love to jog and walk. Nobody's outside anymore. But do you know out here also, and because I work with adults with disabilities and
okay.
we get to work a lot with the healthcare field directly, they will now no longer, at least where I live, they will no longer attempt CPR. So if you have a heart attack or whatever, because the pumping equals you expelling air. So they will put you in the ambulance and take you to the hospital, but they will not perform CPR on you anymore. Nope. You can't ride in the ambulance with a person anymore. Nope. It's so scary because, again, like I work with people who cannot speak for themselves. So they depend on family on us as the people who take care of them to speak on their behalf, but you're not able to. So it's
oh my God.
It's a crazy time. But I do thank God I have a job. There's so many people who've lost their jobs. So many people who don't have a job to go back to. So even if we stopped tomorrow and said there's no more quarantine, go to work, businesses have collapsed. I mean, big businesses have collapsed. What about these little mom and pop stores and shops and sandwich? The thing that really hit me is I'm one of those people, when I go food shopping, I don't know food. Like Mimi, I'd rather be broke but know there's food in the house.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
So that's been a thing, because now I realize even my little Costco runs, or even ShopRite, which is not Costco. Because Costco, I do my 2 bulks, and then my little things. Like even like at my local ShopRite at this time, and I'm talking as of today, you can only buy 2 of whatever you want. So if you're buying beef, you can only buy 2 packets. And it's not like home where you're buying atinipe basi kilo tano na kilo tano. It's a packet of meat, right? You can only buy 2 of beef, 2 of pork, whatever type of meat it is. So you tell me how to feed a whole family on 2 packs of stuff. So if you haven't had anything
like my family,
right? All your kids, you're gonna tell me 2 packs of meat are gonna be enough? And how many times can you go to the store when there's a line around the block?
And now when they're home, they eat like crazy. It's like every 2 minutes they're coming to the fridge. They're coming to the
I eat like crazy. And I'm at work half the time. It's just there's nothing to do.
Now that the weather is getting better, I get to go outside. They ride their bikes. As long as we're wearing our mask, which drives me nuts because I don't know. I just can't breathe with a mask. But then you have to wear the mask.
How are your kids riding bikes with masks on? Do you have to have masks all the time on? Because for us, it's if you walk into an establishment, right? So if I walk into a store, I have to wear a mask. But if I want to take a walk around my neighborhood, that's my prerogative.
When they're playing outside, just here at the backyard, no, they don't have to wear the mask. I'm saying,
but when you're out in
long back, right? Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I do like that there's technology. I've been watching on the news where some airports have these helmets where the police can literally just check your temperature as you walk through.
Okay.
Like normal. I know around me, I've seen and heard about these drones that if you're out walking in the community, they check your temperature, honey. Don't be walking around COVID coughing on people. Yes, honey. Yes. Your tax dollars at work.
Okay.
I think another big thing is just I've realized a lot of my friends, the more I've been talking to like my single friends, the more I realize like before I got married, I'd be sitting here by myself. So that's been fun for a long time. I can't imagine this time where there's no certainty. So you don't have a job and nowhere to go. You have all these bills piling up that you can't pay, right? And then you're by yourself. There's nowhere to release your anxiety. There's no one to talk to. Can you imagine just the amount of stress that the toll is taking on people's mental health?
Even marriages, sometimes you just want your partner to just go for a day.
I hear you, girl. Can you just step outside for 5
minutes? Yeah, please. This is, it's becoming too much.
I hear you.
Yeah. So
the biggest thing for me as a mom has also just been back to kind of backtrack a little. Is shopping for my child. Okay. I mean, I had no reason to buy 1,000 diapers. You buy what you buy, But now, like even when I go to the store, again, I can only get 2 diapers of any size. So if my baby's a size 1, I can only get 2 packs of whatever size 1 I choose to buy. You see?
So and how long is that gonna last?
Exactly. How long is that going to last? Those little things that I feel, even if we go back to normal, whatever normal will be, I'll never be able to sit in my house without seeing 2 big things of tissue, paper towel, and diaper sitting somewhere so I can calm down.
And they're saying, I don't even know if we'll ever go back to normal. You know what I'm saying? Because things have really changed.
Yeah.
But for us, it wasn't that much. You guys, your county was really, really.
Yes, my county was one of the highest in New Jersey, unfortunately. This is where you live. This is what but now, you look at every neighbor like, listen, say hi from over there.
Yeah.
When I'm walking my dog, I'm like, listen, this thing of dogs sniffing each other, I don't want.
Yes.
Thank you, but no thank you. We're not going to get corona from the dog.
It's true.
What kind of words of encouragement would you give to people out there?
Remain positive. And you always tell us to pray, right, Velma?
Pray. God has got this, people. God has got this.
Yes.
So thank you guys for watching our video today. We really appreciate your time. Subscribe, like, share, and we will see you next time on Afro Mamas.
Bye-bye.